exactly 7:09 right now. I have walked out after feeding the animals because I wanted to watch the sunrise. And there's the moon right there. Quite large. We can get that on the telescope. I'm going to try to get that on the telescope, and then right there is Jupiter. It's the only star you can see on the phone. It's so bright. Try to get the focus again, dude. It's the only star that you can see on the phone. That one too. It's only picking up the planets, really. That one's, I don't know what that one is, but it looks like that's Jupiter. And right there, the one that shines a little bit brighter, that looks like this might be like Saturn or something. I haven't fully mapped out the scape yet, though. But we're gonna get this stuff on the telescope. Luckily, we found the moon pretty easily. That little black thing right there is a bush. I said luckily because that moon is moving quite fast. Let me try to fix this real quick. There we go. Moon is moving very fast. There we go, there's the moon. It's a nice full moon. Now we're gonna try to pick up Jupiter, which I think will be much harder. And then we're gonna see if that one over there was Saturn or not. I don't think it is, but it might be. No, that's not Saturn. Oh, there's a bat that just flew. I don't think that's Saturn. I think that's just some random star. Because I think Saturn would be over that way. I don't know, we're gonna see. That was definitely Jupiter. Jupiter is really easy to spot. What the? Oh, there it is. I was really confused for a minute, sorry. Hold on, just let me fix this. There we go. That is Jupiter. That's Jupiter for you. I'm gonna try to look at it with my Barlow lens, so we can try to get a bigger photo of it. But I don't know if that's too good of an idea, because it might make it more blurry. But it won't hurt, right? Moving fast. Oh, that's Jupiter for you. You can see its moons too. See all those stuff around it? It's moons. Alright, I'm going to go pick up the Barlow lens now. Alright, we got the close-up on Jupiter. Not a super close-up. This telescope is only about $200. It's a mirror reflective telescope. So that is Jupiter. You know, everybody says that Saturn is this beautiful thing that you can look at on a telescope, but I think that Jupiter really captures that otherworldly syndrome a lot better. Because, you know, you can clearly see its moons. You know, I don't have a high-grade telescope at all, and on the picture, you can't really see it on the video, and you can't really see it, but you can see the swirls of it, like the swirls around Jupiter. You can see them on the telescope. The definition of different gases on the planet, you can see them. And like I said, I don't even have a high-grade telescope, so imagine what that could look like. Alright, I'm gonna see if that other thing was Saturn, although it is getting brighter, so it's almost disappeared. So it looked like my doubts were right. You can't even see it anymore because it's so bright. Looks like my doubts were right because that was just the Canis Major. I thought that, since that's Jupiter, I thought that Saturn would have been over there by now. But I wasn't completely sure. I'm not an expert or anything. But the sun is rising, and I'll try to catch a glimpse of that for you too. And then I think we'll end it off here. Sunrise isn't showing up that well. But also, so sunrise isn't showing up too well. Still see the moon right behind that tree. There we go. And you can barely see Jupiter. But they're still out because they shine very bright. I can still see Canis Major, but the camera's not picking that up because it's way too small. You know, it doesn't really capture it the same, but there we go. It makes it a little bit better. Sunrise isn't showing up very well. This bet. Sunrise isn't showing up very well because there's a lot of trees and a lot of houses around me now. That's what I liked about living in a field. At one point, because there's like nothing around you really, you could see sunrise perfectly. Because it was just like pretty much flat plains the whole time. Oh, there it is. There's Jupiter. And I've completely lost the Canis Major. It's just clear sky now. Well, I hope all of you have a great Friday. And I think I'm gonna let you go now.